Hi guys, it's Kahlen Barry. Welcome to another episode of my astrology series. For today's video, for change, I'm not going to be dragging you guys. I'm really going to be sharing all the good traits about every single sign in friendships and as best friends. For now. So we're gonna start off with Aries. Aries as best friends are honestly the type of person that if you're crying, if you just got into a breakup, they'll be like, what are you doing, girl? What are you moping about? We're about to go out. We're about to go party. We're gonna do something fun. Like, they're gonna do something to distract your mind. Aries people will help you get back into the swing of things. They're gonna help you find your new boo thing to distract you from your shitty ex. They're like, we're not about to be crying today over no exes. They're fun. They will genuinely give you a good distraction. They're definitely those friends that are like, hey, nobody can talk shit about my best friend but me. And if somebody else tries talking shit about you, then it's gonna be a problem. So now on to Taurus. Taurus people are those ones that you can talk to for hours about your problems. They'll be there, they'll validate your feelings, and they'll let you vent. They're really good listeners. The thing I love about Taurus people, especially being a Gemini too, is that Taurus people will not make you feel like you're too much, that you're extra, that you're this, that you're that. Like, they're just very comforting and very reassuring. And when you're upset and you're kind of like raging, ranting, they don't take it personal because they understand where that comes from. Because when they get pissed and when they start raging, they do the same exact thing. They get it. They get it. They're very, very patient, and you need a friend like that. Because none of us are perfect. We're really not. And Taurus people don't expect all their friends to be perfect. They really don't. They accept their friends for their flaws and for the things about them that aren't the best. But they can still see the good in people and look past all of that. Now, if you're best friends with a Taurus, don't take advantage of my Taurus babies, okay? Because they'll always be there for you. So you better give the same energy to them, period. For my Taurus people that are watching, if I find out somebody took advantage of your friendship, you better let me know, because they about to get clocked by this Gemini right here. And they don't want that, trust and believe. So now on to Gemini people. So Gemini people, they have a lot of friends. So if a Gemini person's best friend with you, they really mean that they're your best friend. They really mean that they trust you, that they fuck with you, because they don't trust anybody. They don't really trust that many people. Trust and believe that. Gemini people will always be a good time for you, just like how Aries people are. I think they're similar in the way that they will distract you. And if you have a Gemini and an Aries that are best friends together, they will fuck shit up and have a good ass time. But Gemini people always know the right things to say. They're the ones who know exactly what to say to lift you up out of the sadness that you're in. They'll give you a new perspective. And trust and believe, if somebody tries a Gemini's best friend, they will pop off, period. They will destroy somebody just to send the message that you better not fuck with somebody's kindness ever again. You might do it to me, but you better not do it to my friend. You better not do it to the next person. You better stop the bullying shit now, because Gemini people will basically get on the bully's level and check them, and that bully will not try it again with nobody else after that, because they will be so traumatized from the words, from the read, because Gemini people can read. A Gemini could literally be a Chihuahua and they will bark at a pit bull. They don't care. They don't care how big you think you are. They will humble you. Now, if you're best friends with a Gemini, I promise you that Gemini loves you. They might be rough around the edges. They might come off as a little bit snappy, you know, but they still really do care about you, so don't forget that. So now on to Cancer. So Cancers are definitely those friends that will cry with you. They will go watch a movie with you. They will pull some ice cream tubs out of the freezer and be like, girl, we're about to sit here and listen to Adele with some ice cream, but we're about to watch a good movie. They're definitely those comfort friends. Like, they're very hospitable, so they'll take care of you. Like, if you're sick, they'll make you a bowl of soup. Girl, they will get you together. Cancer people always take care of their friends. They're very nurturing. They're family oriented in general, and they consider their best friends to be their family. So they will treat their best friends the same exact way they treat their family. If anyone ever tries them, it is over. Cancer people do not play when it comes to the people they love, period. And they might get their ass whooped, get into a fight with somebody, but the thing about Cancer people is they will throw themselves at somebody with that ass whooping. They do not care. They will definitely take the hit for somebody that they love. Cancer people got some fight to them. You'll be shocked, because you think they're crybabies, but when it comes down to it, when they're genuinely pissed, oh girl, they got some bite to them. They got little snappers. They will get you. The little crab. But honestly, I really do feel like the most reassuring sign is Cancer. They will validate you, because there's nothing that they hate more than when somebody invalidates them. Now, if you're arguing with the Cancer, then they'll play the victim and they'll invalidate all your feelings and make you feel like you're fucked up and make you feel like the villain. But that's another situation. If they're friends with you and they're best friends with you, they love you and they care about you. If you're upset about something that happened and somebody messed with you, or you were having a bad day or a rough day at work, they will be there to comfort you, to listen to you, to make you a bowl of soup, like I said before, to make you something, girl. They're the type of friend who invites you to a spa day, self-care day, that's will get your mind off the situation. Kind of like Aries, but Aries want to do crazy shit to get their mind off the situation. Like they want to go to the club or to the bar or something. And Cancer people are like, let's go relax, let's go get our nails done. Like, so Leo, I feel like if you're best friends with Leo, you never have anything to worry about, because Leo people are definitely those people that even if you don't like them, people have a certain level of respect for them. So most people will not mess with Leo's best friend because they know damn well that Leo is not going to play about that. So it's almost like when you're best friends with a Leo, it's really weird because it's a possessive thing, and like you can view it as negative, but it's kind of not negative at the same time. It's kind of like, imagine a lion being best friends with a puppy, right? If you're the puppy in that relationship and you're that friend, like, do you really think that somebody who's preying on puppies is gonna come try to eat that puppy when they see that that lion's protecting that puppy, that that lion loves that puppy? No, they're gonna back the fuck up and they're gonna go run away because they're like, hell no, I don't want them problems. That's exactly how it's like being friends with Leo. They do not want them problems, so they will not mess with you because they know if they mess with you, they know that they're messing with the Leo, and nobody wants to mess with the Leo. Most Leos love to be friends with people who aren't as loud or as big of personalities as them. I feel like it just balances them out to an extent, and that's why you'll see a lot of Leos being friends with more like softer, quieter people. I could actually see Leo and Cancer getting along very well depending on the situation, because even though they're opposites, I feel like they could attract if you have that quiet Cancer, because you know there's always those really like soft, quiet Cancers. I feel like they would get along really well with Leo because Leos are big and there's a lot of fire and a lot of energy, but they kind of balance each other out in a really good way. But like I said before, Leos just have this really good aura that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel protected, that makes you feel good, like makes you feel content. And they're extremely loyal. Like we've talked about this before. They do not talk shit about their best friends behind their back, and they expect the same in return. Because if somebody's talking shit about their friends, they will come to their defense. And they expect the same loyalty in return. Leo people will tell you, like, girl, what you did hurt my feelings. Like, they're definitely like that. They will tell you when you upset them, and they'll talk it out. I feel like it has to do with being a fire sign, because also Aries are the same way. They do not like to wait until things get out of hand and then to address it. They like to just address it head on because of that impulsiveness. Like, it's like, no, we're addressing this now. I feel like Leo people are like that too. Like if there's an issue, they will definitely talk to you about it. They'll tell you where their concerns are and you guys can talk it out. So now on to Virgos. Virgos love helping their friends. They love giving their friends advice. Now, sometimes I know you're like, ugh, girl, you got something else to say? Like, because they always have to add their input. But the thing is, they're usually right. That's the fucking tea. So when they give you advice and they say what they gotta say, most times you will look at that and be like, you know what? You're right. Even if you don't want to hear it. Even if you don't want to hear it, you can still understand that they're coming from a good place and that they mean well by the things that they tell you because they're trying to help you. It's for your own good. They're not the kind of people who just talk shit about people for no reason. It's not like it comes from an evil place. But if you're a very defensive person, then it might not feel like that. For instance, if you just decorate your house, you're like, oh my God, my house is done. I'm excited for you to come in the house. They might be like, I think that bed would look better over there in that corner. You know, they'll say that. But at the same time, some people are like, don't tell me what to do with my house. Those are the people that like Virgo people will not connect with. Y'all are not gonna get along. Also, being earth signs that are very reliable, just like the Taurus, you know, they'll always be there for you. They ground you in a really good way. So now on to Libras as best friends. Libra people are definitely those friends who will always be like, girl, what shirt should I wear? Girl, what dress should I wear? Like, but they like when other people add their input. Like, they genuinely love that. I feel like they would do really well with Virgo people because Virgo people will state their opinion. And trust me, Libra people want you to tell them. They want you to tell them your opinion. But they definitely play devil's advocate. So the thing about being a best friend with them, they will help you see a different perspective. They will help you see how somebody else might feel about the situation. Now, you might get annoyed by that, but at the same time, sometimes that can be good. Sometimes it's good to see your own fault in something instead of just thinking that you're always right. And they can be a mediator in a lot of situations in your life and help you out if you listen to them. But they're little trendsetters, they're little fashionistas. I feel like they get their friends into some things that they might not know about. Like, they might get them into different bands, different collections. Like, they're the ones who introduce the things to other people. They're an air sign, so you know, they're gonna be a fun time. So now on to Scorpio. Scorpio people are like in it, like ride or die. Like, girl, it's blood or it's nothing. But the thing is, Scorpio people, like Gemini people, don't trust a lot of people. So if they're actually best friends with somebody, they're best friends with them. Like, but there's no sugarcoating with them. Like, it's very honest, it's very upfront. You'll appreciate it as a friend because you know that they love you and it's coming out of a good place, but they'll keep it real with you. And I feel like they invented drinking. Like, they love having a good time. For those that are old enough to drink, you will always have that one Scorpio friend who is that drinking buddy with you. And your best friend, oh girl, they be cutting up at parties, let's just say that. They like to laugh. They're a good escapism for sure, because I feel like they be trying to escape their problems because they have a lot of demons inside themselves. So you'll know you're best friends with them when they start telling you their deepest, darkest secrets, because they got some real dark ones. That's how you know you're best friends with them. You might not even ask for it, but that's how you know, because they don't open up to anybody. So those people who think that they're best friends with Scorpios, just recognize if they haven't told you some dark shit about themselves, trust me, you ain't best friends. So now on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius people as best friends, oh my gosh, is so wild, so crazy. Like, they go on these rants, and these rants they be on, it's fun. Like, it's fun to listen. It's funny because they're wild. Like, they are the most wild sign of everybody. I feel like they're such free spirits. Their little hair flying in the wind, like, that's the vibe that they give. They're just so ditzy almost, but they're not ditzy because they are very intelligent. But you know what I mean? Like, it's really just this breath of fresh air. And if you're best friends with the Sagittarius, that means that you're definitely an adventurous person as it is too. Like, you have to, because they cannot wait for nobody. Like, they're not just gonna sit and just wait for you to catch up to them. Like, they will keep running, they'll keep going. So if you're friends with them, that means that you gotta catch up with them somehow, you know? As a Gemini, they're actually my opposite, but the thing is, I can't even keep up with a damn fucking Sagittarius person. They come off as really quiet and reserved to people who don't know them, but the thing is, they are just crazy. They're definitely those people who will be in a classroom and be like, quiet as hell. You're like, oh, they're quiet, they're the quiet kid, like, you know, but then their best friend, they know how they really are. So people who think that, it's just so funny, because it's like, no, they are not at all what you think. You are underestimating the fuck out of them. Like, they come off as shy, but trust me, they ain't shy at all. Walk up to them and engage in a conversation. You'll see real quickly how it 360s. And if you're friends with them, I feel like they're definitely the ones who will always go out with you. It'd be very rare if they don't say yes. If you're like, I want to go to the club today, they're like, yes. I want to go here today, they're like, yes. I want to go to McDonald's today, yes. To anything that just lets them keep moving and keep going, okay? But when they shut down though, that's the only time you can't get them, because like, they have so much energy they're always putting out. Like, they have to dim their fire. Like, they have to destroy that fire sometimes. Just sit in the darkness and silence, okay? They're the fire that lasts a long time. Like, Aries is a campfire, Leo is a house fire, and Sagittarius is a fucking wildfire. So as a best friend, trust me, they will always be there for you. They will have you attached to the hip with them doing everything. So now on to Capricorn. So my best friend's actually Capricorn, so that makes this even more interesting. So Capricorn best friends. If you're best friends with them, you're probably weird. There's something about you that's different because they crave that uniqueness, and I'm definitely, as a Gemini, wild, definitely weird. I think that's why me and my Capricorn best friend get along so well, because he loves that part about me. But the thing about Capricorn people is that they will always see the best in you. Like, they see the best potential in you. So if you're best friends with them, they will encourage you to try so many different things. They will get you into stuff. And if you take their advice, they can help you get your life together. I feel like every earth sign to an extent has that. So if you're best friends with the Capricorn, there's probably a dream that you have that's different than what other people have, that's bigger than what other people even dream or dare to try to go for. And for me, it's, you know, like, I always want to be a YouTuber, I always want to be a singer, I always want to be an entertainer. That's definitely something that's not the most like realistic goal for people, quote unquote, and something that people don't actually try for because they just give up on it. But for me, I was like, I am going to be a singer. And for me to have my best friend Capricorn, he loves that. He's like, yes, you're gonna be a singer, bitch. Like, what the fuck, what are you talking about? Like, it's about to happen. And my Capricorn rising also like jumped out. But we're definitely like that. We motivate each other. Like, yes, we're about to get this together. We're about to make our careers pop off. So that's the thing. So when we go out to dinner, we're definitely those best friends that pay for each other. Like, I'll pay for him sometimes, but the next time he'll pay for me. Like, it's definitely like we reciprocate each other's efforts and the friendship, and also financially too, because Capricorn people feel like they need to take care of themselves, and there's always that level of needing to take care of themselves, and my Capricorn rising makes me like that too. So they love when they can have a friend who also can contribute, because we're usually the ones that are the ones contributing everything for the most part. Like, it's just is what it is. Capricorn people, you know what I'm talking about. So I think if you have a Capricorn friend, you know they look out for you, you look out for them. It's a great friendship. And it's also not just a friendship. I feel like you can build really good business partners with Capricorn people. So if you're best friends, you're definitely the type of people who will make a business together probably, or decide they want to start something together. Like, you guys always come up with these plans to do together. In the future, there's something you want to do together. It's just an interesting thing that Capricorn people, you know what I'm talking about. People who are best friends with Capricorn, you know what I'm talking about. You guys want to share your success, essentially, and you respect each other a lot, a great deal. So Aquarius is best friend. First of all, I feel like Aquarius ain't best friends with anybody. Let me tell you that. So if you're best friends with Aquarius, it's a rare case, because Aquarius people are usually so distant, like they don't really like to be bothered. They don't really like to talk about their personal life like that. They don't like to talk about their personal issues, but they feel bad sometimes, like telling other people about their issues. They don't want to burden other people with their problems. As a best friend though, they're the most supportive people like ever. Aquarius people want to see everyone win. They want to see their friends win. They want to see their fucking neighbor win. Like, they might be distant, but they'll congratulate you. They're definitely the first that'll come and congratulate you when you achieve something. They're not haters. That's what I love about Aquarius people. They're not haters at all. And they're definitely not those jealous friends either. I feel like if you really have beef with Aquarius person, it's usually at your own doing. I feel like it's because you did something really, really fucked up, and Aquarius people are just they're not going to deal with it. They're just like, fuck that, like, bye. Like, they can leave. You know what I mean? Like, they can realize their self-worth and leave the situation. If you are somebody who's still complaining about something that an Aquarius person did, it's usually because you're mad because the Aquarius person cut you off. That's usually the tea. And because their feathers don't look ruffled and they don't look upset, that's why you mad. Because they will never give you that. They will never show you that they're upset about something that you did. So if you're best friends with an Aquarius person, it's interesting. It's like, they will definitely be there for you. They'll listen to all your problems. They will give you advice, but they probably still won't tell you their problems. And that's the tea. They don't really talk about their shit. It would have to be a really, really rough day for them. They just want to really let it out. So now the last sign, Pisces. I think it just must be a water sign thing. They will get tipsy with you. They will get with you. They will go party with you too. Like I said, they love to escape their problems. They like to escape their responsibilities. That's the real tea. Oh girl, I gotta get out. Like, I gotta go do something before I lose my fucking mind. Like, they're definitely those best friends that will be like, we're going to do something this weekend. Like, cause I need to do something this weekend. Like, if you're in school and you're a Pisces person, you're like, oh my God, school is stressing me the fuck out. I need to do something besides school this weekend. I think Pisces are very nurturing too, the same way that I feel like Cancers are. They really will do everything for the people that they care about and give everything. When you get in arguments the next day, they're probably the ones who like will come and make up to you with their little puppy dog eyes and make you forgive them. You're like, you pissed me off, and they're like, I'm sorry. Like, they're definitely those people. And if you guys get into a fight that can't be fixed and you stop being friends, I think that like a couple years down the line, you meet them and have a conversation with them, they would definitely still have love for you. You be pissed off at them and be wanting to whoop their ass, but at the same time, you're just like, ugh, I can't because I love you so much. It's just like, you kind of have that relationship with them, and as best friends, that's just the vibe they give you. You know they care about you, but at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that you want to whoop their ass. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to slap the like button, subscribe, and tap that bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. I upload astrology videos every single Wednesday. My podcast is now out, so definitely go check that out. The link's in the description once again. The first episode is the zodiac signs in high school and my experience with every single zodiac sign in high school. Tea was spilled. I went to performing arts school and I spilled all of the tea. So go download Brew. Tell me what you guys think on Twitter, Instagram DMs. I would love to hear feedback. This is my first episode. You know, I always want to make every single one better and better. This is new territory for me, but it's really exciting. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys for giving me the platform that you've given me and giving me all of this. I would have none of this without you. It truly means the world to me, and this is a new journey that I'm really, really excited to start. But with all that being said, I will see you guys super soon with a new video. I love you guys. Bye.